Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm trying something new today in a lot of different ways. So first of all, you will notice that the background is different than usual, and I'm just basically trying to find a place where the lighting wouldn't be completely horrible, but this time of the year that's very challenging, so sorry. So as you can tell by the title, I have a Boohoo haul today. I just picked up this huge package from Boohoo and I thought I would do something different. Like I said, I thought I would do like an unboxing kind of thing, so that I will open up the packaging and show you the clothes, because this was a late night purchase. I purchased this like 10 minutes before I fell asleep one night, so I don't really remember everything I got. So I thought it would be fun. And I also thought that I have now like 2,500 subscribers or something like that, which is amazing. Thank you. That's amazing. But I thought I would do a little get to know me thing. I picked up some questions from the internet and I thought I would like answer a couple of questions and then show you one item and then answer more questions and show you another item, you know, kind of like switch it up a bit. And then I'm going to do the try-on portion at the end of the video. So if there are some people who are not interested in the unboxing or the get to know me bit, I will let you know in the description box when the actual try-on part starts, so you can just skip to that point if you're not interested in all this other stuff. But if you are, just keep watching. Okay, so let's get started, I guess. I have my questions here and I have my first item here. So the first question is, what is your middle name? My middle name is Katriina. That's also in my YouTube username, because my last name is kind of rare, so I preferred not to use that on YouTube, so my YouTube like username is just basically my first name and my middle name. The second question is, what is your favorite color? I think my favorite color is like overall is pink, but if I think about like colors I like to wear like in clothing, maybe red or black. But if there's like, if I'm buying something like a phone or a computer or a toothbrush or anything like that I use, if there's a pink or a rose gold option, I will go for that one. Those were the first two questions, and now let's look at the item. Oh, I do remember buying this. So this is a PJ set plus cutie with a booty crop top tee and knicker PJ set. I love the word knicker. It's very British. Yeah, this is in the color red and in the size UK 22, so US 18. So the top is just like this. It says cutie with a booty and it's cropped, looks kind of oversized, and then the bottoms are just like underwear basically. And I sized up one size. I usually buy the size UK 20, so US 16 at Boohoo, but because I thought these might be kind of small, because I do have a lot of booty, I sized up. But I don't know, it looks like it'll fit. Okay, time to answer a couple of more questions. questions. The third question is, who was your first best friend? I think my first best friend was probably the girl who lived next door to us when I was little. I'm not sure if I was her best friend. Probably not. It was probably a bit one-sided. She was a lot more popular than I was. But yeah, I think she was my first best friend because she was like... I only have one older brother, I don't have any sisters. So she was the girl who was the same age and lived closest to us. So I think, yeah, she was probably my first best friend. We're not friends anymore. There wasn't any kind of drama. We just kind of drifted apart. So I haven't seen her in years. So if for some reason you're watching, hi, I hope you're well. And the next question is, how tall are you? Well, I've said this a couple of times, but I'm pretty tall. I'm 179 centimeters, which I think it's like 5'10", 5'10" and a half in like the British or American system. So yeah, I'm pretty tall. The next question is, cats or dogs? Dogs. Dogs all the way. I see something red. I see something... Is this tartan? Tartan? Yeah. Plus tartan button detail midi dress in red. And this is in a size UK 20, so US 16, my regular size. So it's just kind of basic. Has these fairly wide straps and then the button detail on one side, and it's just a bodycon dress. This is really cute actually, but it looks kind of short. So does it say it's midi dress? This isn't a midi. It won't be a midi dress on me. It's gonna be more like a mini dress, but... Okay, the next question is, funniest moment throughout school? I don't really remember any like particular moments. I didn't have a lot of, like when I was a kid, I didn't have a lot of fun in school because I was bullied and I didn't have a lot of friends. But then in like high school, or the like Finnish equivalent of high school, when I was a teenager, I did have more friends, and probably just like one of those times when we were like laughing, like, you know, that uncontrollable laughter that's like, sometimes I still see like on the bus or somewhere else, like these groups of teenage girls who just can't stop laughing. And I know a lot of people think it's kind of annoying, but I always think it's kind of endearing because it reminds me of me and my friends when we were that age, and it was also always like at a very inappropriate moment, like when you're supposed to be quiet during class or something like that. Yeah, just laughing with my friends. We had fun. Like we had fun every day. Like we always, like, even if it was just a regular day, we thought up some fun things. I don't know, that's kind of a boring answer, but I don't remember like any particular story. How many countries have you visited? First of all, I live in Finland, in case some of you didn't know that. I have visited Sweden multiple times, Estonia also multiple times, United Kingdom also multiple times, Ireland a couple of times, Norway, Spain, Hungary, Greece, Italy, what else? Germany, Austria. Yeah, this summer when we went on our road trip, we also drove through the Czech Republic and Slovakia, but I don't know if that counts. like visiting. I just basically visited like some gas stations in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, Denmark. Did I say Denmark already? I've been to Denmark. I think that's it. Mostly Europe. I've mostly been to other European countries. I've never been to the US, or I would love to go to Australia, but I haven't been there yet. Or New Zealand, I haven't been there either. I would love to go. I would love to go to South Korea. I would love to go to Japan. Maybe someday, but so far mostly like European countries. I'm seeing some leopard print. This is very in this season. This is just a basic little spaghetti strap dress. Oh, this looks really tiny. Okay, but it does have stretch. It looks really tiny, but it has some stretch. It looks really short as well. What's the size? Yeah, okay, it's supposed to be a UK 20, US 16. It looks a lot smaller. We'll see if it fits, but yeah, it's just... This was very cheap. I think it was like 13 euros, so I just wanted something leopard print because it's really like in right now, so we'll see if I find a way to like style this. Maybe with like a long cardigan or something. I like a duster. I just hit myself in the face with it. Next question. Are you in or have you gone to college? College is kind of a difficult word, but because I think it means different things in different countries, but I have gone to university. I have a master's degree and I'm currently working on my PhD, so I've gone to university. What was your favorite and worst subject in high school? Again, Finnish school system is not exactly like, I think this was made by someone from the US, but at the school I was at, like at that age, English has always been, I think, my favorite subject, and my least or worst subject probably physics or math. Physics and math. I was terrible at those. Then, what's your favorite drink? Coffee during the week, and then wine during the weekend. Red wine. Coffee is my lifeline. Finns are, I think, like statistically, I think the biggest coffee drinkers in the world. We drink a lot of coffee. I don't know if that's just something I read somewhere, but I'm not surprised if that's true. The next item, this is the Plus Super Plunge bodycon dress in jewel purple, and it's again in a size UK 20, US 16. It looks a lot bigger than the leopard print one, and this has a lot more stretch, but it's very similar type of silhouette. It's just a basic dress. It looks kind of blue in this lighting, but it's like a really kind of a bright purple. It looks really bluish in this light, but maybe you will see the color in the try-on portion. Yeah, this was also, I think, like 13 euros or something like that. They had a lot of these basic dresses in these, like, in this color and pink and then black, at least. I just wanted to try one because I like cute little dresses. So the next question is, what is your favorite animal? I love almost all animals. I don't like frogs. Frogs scare the hell out of me. Which is weird because we have a tortoise and they're not that different. Like, for some reason, frogs really scare me. I would say my favorite animal animals are tortoises and dogs, because we have a dog and we have tortoise, and I love both of them. But I love, like I said, almost all animals. What's your favorite perfume? I'm going to get that. This is my favorite perfume. This is the Marc Jacobs Decadence perfume, and I bought this on our honeymoon, so every time I smell this I just think of our honeymoon, which was one of the best weeks of my entire life, and I love the smell. Oh, it's so good. I love it. This is like my all-time favorite perfume. This tea or coffee. Well, I kind of already covered that because I said coffee is my favorite drink. So yeah, coffee, definitely coffee. I only drink tea when I'm like sick or cold. Next item is a Plus Plunge bodysuit in black. And this is just a basic black bodysuit. I got this because this is the kind of basic that everyone needs. And I will link everything below, by the way, because I don't remember all the prices and they don't have them on the tags either. So yeah, but Boohoo always has a discount code, so I bought this in a size UK 22, so US 18. I always size up on bodysuits because I'm so tall. This looks like it's going to be long enough. It has the poppers, or whatever they're called, like, so you can close it. Well, like that. But I think, yeah, this is stretchy enough, maybe, so again, depending on your body shape, you maybe can just step into it. What would you, or have you named your children? I don't have any children. I don't know if we're going to have children. I have some ideas for names, like, I think everyone has, unless they're like completely against having children. But I'm not going to tell everyone, you're just going to steal my ideas. What sports do you play or have you played? I haven't really played any sports. I do like watching sports. I like motorsports, as most of you know. I like ice hockey, but I'm not really sporty myself. What's your favorite book? My favorite book is probably Little Women. Yeah, probably either Little Women or Lord of the Rings. Kind of depends on my mood. When I'm feeling like sad or sick, I always like to read Little Women, because it was like my favorite book when I was a kid. And yeah, Lord of the Rings, that's just like a classic. We have some velvet. I have no recollection of buying this, but I love it. Again, UK 20, US 16. This is the Plus Bardot Ruffle velvet skater dress in the color berry. So it's this kind of a purplish red, kind of wine maroon type of color, but it's really pretty. It has this kind of fold over parts in the front, and then just these cute little Bardot neckline and these cute little sleeves, and it's a skater dress, and it like flares out, and oh, this is really pretty. I can't wait to try this on. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? It's really difficult to just say, like, name a few. I love a lot of different, like, YouTube channels. I really like, obviously, other, like, plus size women who do fashion videos. I like Learning to be Fearless. I like vintage or tacky. EDBU, she's one of my favorites. There's a lot, like almost like I think I would watch almost all like the plus size influencers who are like well known, and some who are not that well known, but I've just stumbled across them because I do like the fashion inspiration. And yeah, I mostly watch like fashion videos. I do watch some of like makeup and beauty gurus, but I don't know, there's been a lot of like this crazy drama lately, and at first I thought it was entertaining, but now I just think it's exhausting and I'm not really interested. I just want to, if I watch a beauty channel, I just want to hear about makeup, not anything like crazy drama. I'm not into that. What's your favorite movie? My favorite movie, maybe Lord of the Rings also. It's definitely in like the top 5, like all those 3 movies. And Clueless, I love Clueless, and Mean Girls. I like this classic like chick flicks. I just watched Bridget Jones's Diary, the original one night, and it was so fun to watch it again. Yeah, I like movies like that. I don't watch any horror movies, and I don't really watch like a lot of like serious depressing movies, because I think life is serious and depressing enough. These belts smell kind of bad, I'm not gonna lie. I bought a couple of belts. They were like this 2-pack of belts, because I don't have a lot of belts, and I thought that it would be nice to get some like plus size ones, because I know that they will be like long enough. So one of them is a snake print, and the other one is just black, but it's kind of textured, so it's kind of like fuzzy. These are just like one size, yeah. Plus 2-pack snake and suede. How do you pronounce that word? Let me know. Next question: are you single or taken? I am very much taken. I've been in a relationship for 8 years and married for almost 3, and I'm very happy with my relationship. So sorry if someone was hoping otherwise, but yeah, I'm very happily married. What's your idea of an ideal first date? The thing is, because I haven't been on a date, like on a first date, since I met my husband, obviously, and I was 22 when I met him, so I think my ideal date first date now would be kind of different. But we just had some coffee, and then we talked about things, and then we went for drinks afterwards. And I think like if it's the right person, you don't have to, that doesn't have to be like an activity. You can just talk, and if you click, then you click. If you don't, then yeah, obviously people are different, but I just like to do something chill and casual, like have dinner or coffee, something like that. I don't think a movie is a good first date, because then you won't like talk. But yeah, people are different. That's just my opinion. How many girlfriends or boyfriends have you had? Again, kind of difficult. Kind of what counts as a boyfriend. I was in a relationship a couple of times before I met my husband, but all those were like just like for a few months. So I didn't like live together with anyone, or like, yeah. There's only one guy like before my husband, there was only one guy who who met my parents, so that was kind of slightly more serious, but not really. It was still just for a few months. But yeah, I don't really I don't really know. No, yeah, I didn't like when I was when I was single, if I was dating someone like for a few months, we didn't necessarily have the conversation like are we like girlfriends or boyfriends, or a girlfriend and boyfriend. We didn't really have that conversation necessarily. So yeah, I don't know, but that was a long time ago. So yeah, maybe let's say 3. Last item, again, this looks really, it looks really bluish in this light, but it's the same kind of berry color as the velvet dress. And this is a plus button ribbed midi skirt in berry, and this is in a size 22. I sized up because it's the same like ribbed material with the buttons, and I thought it would be like the dress I got in my last Boohoo haul that wasn't like very stretchy, but this is hella stretchy, so I definitely could have gone for my usual size. But yeah, it looks like a cute skirt. That was the last of the items, so I'm just going to answer the rest of the questions that I have here. Favorite memory from childhood. I had a very happy childhood. I think my favorite memories are probably when we went on like all kinds of trips with my family. We went to, because my mom is from Helsinki, we went to Helsinki at least a couple of times a year. I really loved it when we went there like right before Christmas, because they had the big Christmas lights and all the shop windows like had these decorations. I remember I really loved that. And Christmases, like in general, I loved Christmas when I was a kid. I still love Christmas. So yeah, those were probably some of my favorite memories. Do you speak any different languages, and how well? Well, Finnish, that's my like native language. I speak English, obviously. I speak Swedish. Swedish is the second official language of Finland, so we have to learn it in school. I don't know if I speak that very well. I understand Swedish well, but like, because I live in an area where most people don't speak Swedish, then it's kind of affected my like ability to speak Swedish, because I don't speak it like on a regular, I don't use it on a regular basis. So yeah, it's kind of and I speak a little bit of French and German, because I took French in school, and then I took a couple of German courses at university. So, but very little. Do you have any siblings? I have one older brother. He's like 2.5 years older than me. How would you describe your fashion sense? Feminine. I would say pretty feminine, girly, with a kind of feminine with a slight edge. That's how I would describe it. What's your favorite restaurant? Oh, that's difficult. Like a particular restaurant? I'm not sure. I don't really have one. But I like Italian food. I love Indian food, so most Indian, like all good Indian restaurants and Italian restaurants are my favorite. What are some of your favorite TV shows? My all-time favorite TV show is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I used to watch that when I was a teenager, and I like rewatch it like every year, I think. At the moment, I like sitcoms. At the moment I'm watching what's it called? Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm watching that. I like Friends, even though Friends really, like, there's a lot of, like, from a modern perspective, there's a lot of problematic things about Friends. But yeah, Buffy is my all-time favorite. PC or Mac? PC. I don't have a Mac. What phone do you have? And it says iOS versus Android. I have an Android phone. It's an... where is it? I don't know where it is. Somewhere here. It's Honor 7. Tell us one of your bad habits. Unnecessary shopping! that must have been a surprise for you. Yeah. That's shopping. Shopping is a bad habit of mine, I would say. I also have a bit of a sweet tooth, so shopping and like chocolates. Those are like my weaknesses. Worrying too much, that's another one. Trying to do everything perfectly and stressing way too much about it. Okay, so that's it for the get to know me and unboxing part. I'm going to jump into the try-on portion now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you liked it or if you just prefer like regular old try-on hauls. And yeah, I think I had fun filming this. Let me know also if you want me to do like a Q&A or something, if there's questions that you would like me to answer, or if there's a kind of a challenge. Like, I've been thinking about the husband does my makeup thing, that we could do that, but my husband is not very he's not very eager. But maybe after a couple of drinks he might be persuaded to do my makeup. But yeah, let me know, seriously. I like to hear your ideas. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll hop on to the try-on part now, and I'll see you in my next one. Have a great day. Bye!